I was called to the city of Brookhaven to fix the problems that exist here, so this police officer came closer. He said, I need you to infiltrate the criminals team. You know this is very dangerous, right? Because we are literally talking about criminals. Most of them live completely hidden here in Brookhaven. To infiltrate their team, I would have to commit crimes. And it seems that even he agreed with that. So you really agree that I should legally commit crimes to stop crimes from happening. And he also agreed. Okay, really, the situation in the city is so bad that he agreed with that. This is something that should never be said, because committing crimes to stop crimes is unacceptable. Now we arrived here at the police station. I want you to show me the place where I will work. So now he's going up here. Okay, this place looks very interesting. Really, here has everything that I need. I only need this laptop, and the rest can stay with you. So now he's going down here, but I'm seeing the cameras, and there's a store being robbed right now, which is actually the market. This guy is aiming this gun here. He wants him to hand over all the money. He said, I just work here. You can take everything for yourself. So finally he received money, and now he's escaping here to his van. It's bizarre what is happening. I'm seeing a literal criminal passing by here. This guy really is a criminal, but nothing happened to him. This police officer didn't even receive a report. Now they're calling him, and you can see that he got really scared. And now he's coming here to the market. The way he works, he won't arrest anyone because he's really very slow. I will have to change the city's police system. While they're slow like this, we won't be able to arrest anyone. But now there's a guy arriving here. Honestly, I don't know who you are. From what it looks like, he works here, and he came in a military helicopter. At any time, we can use this military helicopter, and it seems that he agreed. Okay, it's really very good to know that. This helicopter will be important to find out where the criminal's base is. I'm sure the police officer will go back there. Really, he ended up going back because the criminal already left here a long time ago. Seriously, you're too late. This is enough for them to escape and already be in another city. The police officers here are terrible. Now I understand why you want me to infiltrate the criminals team. They think that there really is no other way. He said, but there is no other way. You will investigate them, and you will find out that you can only arrest them if you become a criminal. Once again, this van ended up passing here, and it ended up turning in this part. I think we have to follow it. Look, I need you to come with me. You will fly this helicopter. So now he's going up here. He's the only person who knows how to fly this helicopter. So he'll be the person who will take me to this criminal. I want you to go to this part. That's all I want you to do. So I will stay back here, just watching everything. Now we're officially flying. He's very good at flying this helicopter. Now he's flying very high. I can see the criminal here. Look, I need you to fly even higher. So he's going as high as possible. That way we will be able to see where the criminal goes. I'm seeing him up ahead, and he's coming in this direction. So now we're both coming here. Okay, I will have to go back here. I have to observe where he's going, but from what it looks like, he's going up here into this house. It's very good to know that he lives here, because before that, I had no idea. I'm sure you didn't know that either. And he even ended up agreeing, but we're not going to investigate this house yet. Don't tell your boss what you saw, otherwise he'll ruin all of this. You and I will investigate this secretly, and you can see that he was happy, because he's on a secret mission with the FBI. Sooner or later, I will arrest you. This applies to all criminals who are hidden here in Brookhaven. Now he's landing. He's really a great pilot. Great, that's fine. Now I'm going to leave here. Don't forget, don't tell him this. Everything we saw is a secret, so now I'm going down here. I will keep watching the city's cameras. Meanwhile, he's going back there. His boss is the worst police officer of all, because he wants me to infiltrate the criminals, but that means I can lose a lot if I do this. We have access to all the city's cameras from all the houses, but now I want to access the cameras of this specific house. Okay, I'm seeing the cameras, and there really is a criminal here who is now coming to watch television. It's very bizarre that I'm seeing him, and even the television has a camera. I'm able to see everything he's doing. Apparently, he's laughing at the television. Something funny is playing. Look, it's not very nice to see this, but now the police officer arrived here. Okay, you weren't supposed to see this. He said, you found him. Now infiltrate the criminals team. That's why I didn't want you to see this. You only have horrible ideas. You want me to infiltrate the criminals team as if my life were worth nothing. I love my life, and I will never infiltrate their team, because if they find out that I'm a police officer, that will be the end of everyone. But mainly, that will be my end. He said, says the guy who arrested the biggest serial killer in history by pretending to be his friend. This is totally different. It really was a very different operation, but now he just went down here. Now I'm going back here in the police car because I want to go home. I want to see the house where I'm going to live. But thinking about it, he's right. I literally put myself at risk to arrest the biggest serial killer. So this case would be very similar. I would infiltrate the criminals team just to arrest them. And now he's going to leave here. Look, thank you very much for the house and also for the ride. This house is going to be better than I thought. And after thinking a lot, I came to the conclusion that that police officer really is right. So I'm leaving here. I'm going to infiltrate the criminals base to arrest them all. I just hope I don't become their friend. If I become their friend, that will be a very big problem. So I'm going down here, and now I'm going to have to change my Roblox avatar. Luckily, this store is open all day, and Big looks a little different. I want criminal clothes, because I'm a big fan of that. So he's going over there to get that. I can't say the real reason, but now he's looking back here. He said, what kind of criminal? What kind of question is that? He said, there are several criminals, murderers, thieves, tax evaders, corrupt politicians, and the guy who destroyed my cornfield 78 hours ago. Wow, that's very specific. I want the clothes of the guy who destroyed your cornfield. And now he even got angry. Really? My friend hates that guy, but now he's looking for the clothes. And now he brought me this box. Look, you look very angry. I hope this avatar is good. So now I'm coming here to change. Okay, I just came out of here. This is very scary, even for me. I'm going to take this mask off. Okay, now I'm a little better. By any chance, do you have another mask? I need something less scary so I don't scare my coworkers. And it seems that he does. Look, thank you. I'm going to change back. I'm a little better now. I'm ready to become a thief. I will be the worst of all. And you can see that he's very angry with me. Don't forget that I'm your friend. I'm not the guy who destroyed your cornfield. Okay, this is a little bizarre. He really is very angry with me. I have to find out who this guy is who destroyed his cornfield and then finally arrest him. But now I'm coming home. Now I'm coming here very carefully. I'm afraid of being followed. Okay, I just arrived home. But what is this? The door is a little open. I never left the door like this. I always close it completely. Okay, there's definitely someone in my house. I'm going to have to face this person. The only problem is that I only have this weapon. Somehow, I'm going to have to face a criminal using just this weapon. Okay, I'm coming here very carefully. I have to first figure out where he's. Maybe he's upstairs or down here. Where could he be? I don't even have access to the cameras, which makes this much harder. Okay, I'm going to check all the windows because maybe that way I'll find out where he's. I'm going to jump over this wall. I'm seeing him here. He's right here, waiting for me to enter inside. He really thinks I'm coming in here. The truth is, I'm not going to enter through this door. I have to find another way to get inside. Okay, this looks like a great alternative, but I don't know if he'll be able to see me in here because he's right in this area. So I'm coming here crouched. There's a criminal in here, and how does he know that I'm from the FBI? Okay, I'm going to have to surrender him now. Dude, put your hands up because this is the end for you. I want to know why you're inside here. He said there's only room for one criminal in this city, and that person is me. Are you serious that you're saying this? You say that as if there weren't 3 other criminals in this city, and now even he got confused. Dude, there are several criminals in the city. I'm new here. He said, wow, I thought you were a legend for committing so many crimes, but you're just a noob. Okay, I lowered this weapon. I don't want to fight you, so get out of here now. Finally, he's leaving, but he's looking back here and leaving like this. He did the right thing because you should never turn your back on your enemy. If I were a bad person, I could have arrested him, but I didn't do that because I deal with criminals much worse than him. Now it's finally another day, and the snow is leaving the city. Little by little, all the snow is disappearing, and eventually everything will return to normal. Okay, I'm getting up because today I have a lot to do, so I'm coming here to start my missions. So now I'm coming down here, and again, this door is open. Whoever is there can leave now. So a person appeared there. What are you doing here again? Don't you get tired of coming here? Finally, he dropped this weapon. He said, I just wanted to make sure you're not a police officer, and it seems you're not. But now there's a police officer coming here to talk to me. Come up here. I have something important to show you. I have many weapons in there. Seriously, go in there, and you'll see that. So he went in here. He's looking around. Look, it's obvious there are no weapons here because they're all right here. Now he even came in here, and there are many weapons here. Choose any weapon you want and take it to your house. So he's choosing that. But meanwhile, I'm coming down here because a police officer just arrived. You have to leave here now. This is not a joke. I'm on a totally secret mission, and I really need you to leave here. He said, we located another criminal. The 2 live far from the city. When I go to the police station, I'll check that. But now get out of here. Finally, he left. He must think I'm being rude, but it's because there's something very important happening in my house, and he can't know about it. Now I'm going back upstairs. I want to see which weapon he chose. So he appeared right here. Look, this weapon looks very good, but it's not the best of all. Inside there's a much better weapon. I'm coming here to get it. This purple one is my favorite. It's very special to me. Even he's seeing this. He said, this is a police weapon. I know this is a police weapon, but it's really very good. And now he left. That really was close. He almost found out that I'm a police officer, but now he finally ended up leaving from here. I couldn't stand this guy in my house anymore. I'm watching where he's going. It looks like he lives in the middle of nowhere. Literally, he lives in the middle of absolute nowhere. But now I'm going down here. I have to find out where the other criminals are, because there's only one left here in Brookhaven. One of the criminals lives in the middle of nowhere. The other lives near the beach, but the third criminal is in a place that only the police know. So I'm going to have to talk to them, but for the first time, I'm going to lock this door because my house is no longer safe. I don't want to come back here with another surprise. So now I'm coming here to the police station. I have to find out everything they have there about the third criminal. So I'm going to leave my car here at the market so I don't raise suspicion. Nobody can know that I work here. I just want information about the third criminal. He said, I don't want to talk. You were very rude to me. Dude, I talked like that because the second criminal was literally in my house. What you're saying makes no sense. But now the police station siren was activated. There's siren sounds here. Apparently, the bank is being robbed. How did he get this weapon? Now he took the money and finally handed it to this criminal. It looks like he's the third criminal. It's very good to know that. And now he's going up here, but I'm going to follow a different path. The police officer goes to the bank because that's part of his job, but I'm going to chase this guy because I just want to find out the truth. I want to find out the exact location where he lives. So I went straight ahead. Because I just found that out. He lives exactly at the lake house. Okay, this is a very good house, but now he's watching here. He wants to see if someone saw him coming here. So now he closed the gate. Okay, everything I saw here was bizarre. I have to arrest that guy now. Even he arrived here. He said he's very dangerous, right? Okay, it's very weird that you're here. Let's be honest for once in our lives. You already knew the truth, right? And apparently he agreed. Okay, he knows that I'm a police officer. He said, when you were under your house, I saw the police officer in front. Okay, it looks like it really is true. He saw the police officer in front of my house. So if you already know everything, why haven't you attacked me yet? And it seems that he doesn't know either. And he's also watching that house. Somehow, I'm going to have to arrest this guy, but you're very weird. He didn't even try to attack me, but I'm watching this house to see if I find out something. Dude, do you know anything else? But from what it looks like, he left from here. This is the weirdest criminal I've ever seen. He's simply different, but now I'm coming to the criminal's house. I'm going to have to stay there watching and waiting for the perfect moment to arrest him. So I'm going to have to hide well in this part here. It's a great hiding spot because it's very hard for him to see me here. And also, if I come back here like this, I'll be watching his house. I'm trying to see his cameras. Okay, I managed to do it, and now I can see everything. I'm watching all of this guy's cameras, and from what it looks like, he's watching television, but the journalist is showing up there. He said, today a police operation will happen. They will arrest the most wanted criminal in the city. This is worse than I thought. The police officer is coming here. They're arriving to arrest this guy. Now both of them are here in front. I doubt that the guy who lives in here will surrender. Actually, he's escaping back here because he saw this on television. He's trying to jump over the wall. Okay, this is the perfect chance for me to catch this guy and arrest him. Or maybe that way I can be part of his team. So now I'm coming up front. I'm literally at maximum speed. Now I just arrived here, and you can see that he's right in this area. Dude, come here. I'm the only one who can help you. He said, take me to the lake house now. Okay, I got back in the car, and you have to come here too. So I'm leaving here, but there's a problem. The police officers are coming down, and they're literally coming after me. Okay, this is bad. I'm really being chased. This is much worse than it looks, because these police officers are good, and they're also very persistent, and now they're coming after me. But I'm running up front, and I'm just going to turn right here, and I'm going to turn like this. That way, they won't be able to see me. And now you can see that they went straight ahead. I was very lucky that I was faster than them, and managed to hide up here. Now I'm going down here, and I'm going to take you to the lake house. So I'm arriving right here. This is the lake house, which I had never entered before, and I had also never come here before. So he left here, and he's calling me inside. I don't know if I really should go for it, because I don't know if I'm welcome here. But now he just went inside. He didn't even think much, and he's coming here. Okay, I'm arriving too. And now there are two criminals here, and both are waiting for me. He said, I heard that you helped him. Now you're one of us. So he went inside. I'm going to put on my mask, because that way it's a little better to talk to them. So I arrived right here, and they're watching television. This police officer is appearing on television, and he's giving an interview. He said, this police officer is a joke. He doesn't make strategies to arrest criminals. That's why he'll never arrest us. Now we're having dinner here. I'm friends with all of them. I can't even believe that I'm right here. He said, what was the worst crime you've ever committed? Start by saying what was the worst crime you've ever committed, and then I'll say my worst crime. He said, tomorrow I'm going to commit my biggest crime. I'm going to take down the city's police, and you two will help me. But now I'm coming here to sleep, and this guy is also coming here. Now we're going to go back home, because tomorrow will be a very important day. So now we're going back here, and we arrived at this house, and you can go inside here. I still haven't said this, but I'm very scared of all this. I have to tell this to the police officers now, otherwise this could be the end for them. Now we're finally on another day. All of us are watching television, and he's explaining his plan. He said, we're going to follow the police officers. Understood? Yes, I understood that. We could start the mission now. We're watching the police station cameras, and it looks like this police officer is going to leave now. So he's coming back up front to his police car. So now everyone is leaving, and it's time for me to come along too. I'm sending a message, and now the mission is ready. I'm ready to arrest them. Now I'm leaving here. All of them are here in the car, and now we're going after him. We have to follow this police officer, because now he's leaving here, and this will be the end of him. At least that's what they think. Now he's going up on the bridge, and he's trying to escape, but I'm not going to let him escape. This really will be the end of him. Now he's coming here, and he started running up front, and now he's coming here into the tunnel, and I'm also coming here, and now we fell into the trap on purpose. He turned right here, and now I'm coming right here. Everyone got out of the car. Look at the weapon he brought. He said, get out of the car now. The two police officers appeared here. He arrived right here, and he's aiming this item in his direction. Now he raised his hands. He noticed something weird, and he's shooting, because there's a police officer back here. Dude, this was an ambush. He's looking here, and again, he's shooting, but look, this is your end. It's better that you raise your hands now. So finally he raised them, and he's looking this way. Really, everything worked out. You're finally going to be arrested. He said, you're a traitor, but it was obvious that I was a traitor, and I always was. So he was arrested, and he was also arrested here. In the end, everyone ended up being arrested. I managed to complete the mission. There's only one criminal that I didn't arrest, which is exactly the criminal who broke into my house. He must be the only one here who is also smart. While all of these here were arrested, this guy is still free. I'm in a very different city because this city is divided into two sides. The side where I live is much better because here there are police officers who take care of the city all day. Now the other side of the city is horrible. There are literally criminals here who decide if you can enter. Now he opened the gate. This guy finally managed to come here and now he's delivering this money. It's very unfair what's happening and now he let him get away with this. This guy is coming here to take care of the plantation because right here there's this garden that we take care of. This is a community garden to demonstrate the friendship that we have with the other street and now he's taking care of it and this criminal is right here. From what it looks like, he's going to talk to the police officer who is now staring at him. He said, "You will be arrested one day." I know this seems very good, but I doubt that this is going to happen. A long time ago, a rule was made that divides these two sides of the city. Now a few hours have passed, and I just woke up because it's my time to take care of the plantation. We take turns to see who takes care of it. And now he arrived here. He said, "Be careful, they are very aggressive." Man, it's all good. I've always been friends with them, and I doubt that now they're going to get mad at me. So he understood that, and now he's coming here to his house. Literally, he sleeps here in my barn. This seems weird, but he sleeps here because his house wasn't built. Tomorrow the construction of his house will start, and then finally he won't sleep here anymore. But now I'm coming right here to take care of the plantation. But there is no criminal to let me enter here inside. Is it serious that there are no people here? Wait! Now finally he arrived here, and he's going to let me enter here inside. He said, "Why do you want to come here at night? Are you going to spy on us?" Man, I just want to take care of the plantation. That's all I want to do. So now finally he opened this. Look, thank you very much. Now I'm coming here, and there's a tree that fell here on the ground. I don't know what happened here, but this shouldn't have fallen at all. And now he got closer. Man, tell me what happened to this tree. It shouldn't have fallen out of nowhere. He said there was a storm in the city. That's what happened. Okay, it's good to know that. So finally he ended up coming back here to close the gate. Now this is completely closed, but I know that he's lying. This tree didn't fall out of nowhere, and there wasn't a storm in the city. They must have destroyed this because they're angry at us. Seriously, this is just bizarre. But now I arrived right here, and now I'm taking care of this plantation because it's going to be important. Tomorrow, I'm going to buy technology to put here, and this technology is literally going to water the plants whenever they need water. I'm very excited to do this, but now there's a red car arriving here, and it's a criminal's car, and strangely, it stopped right here. He's coming in my direction. Okay, this is bad. I stopped what I'm doing, and now I raised my hands. I don't know what this guy wants with me. He said, "Get out of here. You're not welcome here." Okay, don't worry. I'm leaving. Literally, I was just kicked out. Look, I need you to open the gate because I'm already leaving. So finally he opened this, and now I'm leaving. Seriously, what happened there was bizarre. This guy is a very wanted criminal in the city, and since then he's on the dangerous side of the city, because on this side he can't get arrested, and this, honestly, doesn't make sense. The criminals who are there should get arrested. Now he closed the gate and is leaving from here, but now we're on another day. I just woke up, because today I'm going to improve this plantation. I'm very excited to do this. I'm going to buy some devices that automatically water the plants. This will strengthen the friendship that we have with the other side. But now this car is arriving right here, and from what it looks like, he's going to start the constructions. This here is going to be very important. Now he started digging in this land, and he's having a bit of difficulty. But now I'm going to do the things that I have to do here in the city. But now the police officer ended up leaving to do some things. Now there are no more police officers there in the front, and if they want, they can invade our side here of the neighborhood, but they won't do that. Or maybe they will. This guy is coming here, and from what it looks like, he's coming to talk to me, but actually he just walked past. He's coming here to this land where this construction is happening. This guy is very good at destroying things. He's destroying the entire land. But this criminal arrived right here. He said, "Can I help you?" And even while being suspicious, he said yes. The more help he gets here, the better. So he went back to his car, and now he's going to destroy more things. This is definitely very important. And man, you flipped this car over. How did you manage to do that? Now he arrived here, but I'm coming here in my car too. Basically, by the things that I should buy. Now I'm arriving here at the market. This city is incredible because even while having a lot of crime, it's still very technological, and we all love this city. But now I'm arriving here at the market, and the police officer is also here. He's coming here to do some shopping, and there's a lot of food here. I just don't know what these things are here on the table. Even the police officer doesn't know, and ignored it. Okay, I'm arriving right here, and now I wanted to know what these things are. There's hot food here on the table, but this guy is looking back here. He said, "These are market foods that are made on the spot." Now I understand that, and it actually makes sense. So I can take this at any time because the food is fresh. So I think I'm going to take a plate of food. I'm coming here to do more shopping, but I wanted to know where the plant sprinklers are that keep watering the plants all day long. But he arrived right here, and from what it looks like, he's calling me. But now he went inside here in this part. He grabbed a box. Wait, is it serious that this exists in the market? I thought it wouldn't, but it looks like it does. So now he's coming here to this part. I'm going to pay for the foods that I got. Look, you can take this money, and thank you very much for the things, because now this is going to be very important. This is going to strengthen everyone's friendship that we have between the two sides of the street. So now I'm coming back here to the neighborhood, and now I'm going up here. This is definitely going to be very important indeed. Now I'm arriving right here because the gate is open. I'm bringing the things here. Wait, but what happened here? Literally, it's on fire, and everything was completely destroyed. I don't know what just happened here, but this was destroyed by someone. I doubt that this caught fire out of nowhere, especially because it was just a corn plantation. I don't think it was this guy, especially because he's helping to build this house. For sure, it was this guy who did this. Once again, he ended up arriving here. I'm sure he destroyed all of this because he's jealous of me. Now he's getting closer. He said, if you step here one more time, you will be kidnapped. Man, you shouldn't have destroyed this. This garden was literally what brought peace here to the neighborhood. And now the police officer arrived here, and he's coming inside here because I'm being attacked. So he's aiming this weapon, and this guy finally let it go. Seriously, he destroyed the plantation. So the police officer also put this weapon down, and now he went back here to the car. Basically, we have an agreement. The people who live on this side don't attack who lives on that side. And this guy almost broke this agreement, but I'm going to leave here and never come back to this side. They destroyed something that I dedicated months of my life to, which is exactly that plantation. Now he's coming back here in his car like nothing happened. All of this is bizarre, but I'm never coming back here. After what happened, I don't want to go back to that side anymore. Now I'm going to park my car exactly here. I'm only going to take care of my plantation from today on. Okay, I placed these things on my plantation. Now this is going to water the plants all day long. I was supposed to have placed this on that previous plantation, but I'm going to leave this at my house. I'm no longer friends with the criminals, but I'm coming here in the car because now I have to pick up my friend. He literally just arrived in the city, so I'm coming here to the airport. This is the only good thing that's going to happen today. And now he finally arrived here. Man, it took a long time, but you arrived. Don't you want to come here to the front? There's space here. He said, I prefer to stay back here. It's more fun. Okay, that's pretty weird, but man, let's go buy some candy. That's what my friend always does. He comes to the city, and then I go buy some candy with him. So we just arrived here. Man, it would be better for you to leave this thing in the car. It isn't really worth it to carry this to all the places you're going. So he went back here to put this in the car, and let's buy some candy. Man, I want to know what the best candy of all is. And now he's going to show that. So he arrived right in this part, and he picked this yellow one. Okay, this looks very different. It looks like it's pineapple. So he handed this to me, and it's really very good. So he went back here to get another one. He picked this blue one. Okay, I just got this here, and it's really very good. Both of us are testing this. Look, thank you very much for the service. So he went back there because he has to take care of the store. And all of this that happened in that other store was basically the criminals who did this. Seriously, the city is in a terrible state because instead of the police officers fighting these criminals, I have the impression that they're protecting them, which shouldn't happen at all. But now a criminal just arrived here, and he's close to my car. Wait, but what's he doing? Is he searching my car? He found this suitcase. He just stole my friend's suitcase. Seriously, I can't believe he did this. I have to go after him now. So I'm coming here after him. I'm coming here without my friend because he can't be involved in this. From what it looks like, he's going up there, and for sure he's going to the criminal side, which is basically the right side of the city. But I'm not afraid of that. I'm also coming here. I have to recover my friend's items because they literally stole them. But now he arrived there in the front, and he came out holding this gun. Man, I came to get the suitcase that you stole from my friend. You literally stole this. He said, raise your hands, or this will be your end. Okay, I raised my hands to avoid problems, but from what it looks like, I'm being kidnapped. Man, this is bizarre. Literally, I was just kidnapped, and now I'm being taken here to the front. Man, you shouldn't do this. You're going to ruin the peace that we have, and also all the agreements. But he brought me to their secret base, and now he just closed the gate. This means that I'm not going to get out of here anytime soon. Now he handcuffed me, and it looks like I'm going to have to sit right here. Man, everything that's happening is bizarre, but there's a person up here who is coming here to the front. He's a criminal. He's coming down here now, and now he's coming in my direction. This is terrible, because he truly looks like a criminal. He's aiming this gun here. He said, how dare you step on our side of the city? You stole my friend's suitcase. He's looking here, and he disagreed. Man, I can't believe you did this. Now he really thinks that I'm a criminal, but I swear that he really stole my friend's suitcase. I went after him to recover this, because he just arrived in the city. I didn't enter your neighborhood just because I wanted to, but now he's coming right here. He's checking his car, and now he arrived right here. He said, I didn't find anything. Why did you lie? I swear that I'm not lying. Look properly, and you will find my friend's suitcase. So he's going over there. He's going to search this here in the car, and now he started searching inside. But even this guy got scared, and is trying to stop him. He said, there's nothing there, and even so, he's still searching, and now he found this suitcase. I told you that you would find something, and now finally he's arriving here. I told you that I wasn't lying, and now he's removing my handcuffs. Look, thank you very much. You really helped me a lot. And now he grabbed the suitcase and gave it back to me. Now finally I'm leaving here. So he opened this door, and I'm leaving. I can't believe that all of this happened. From what it looks like, the two of them are fighting. His boss is aiming this gun here. I think this guy is the boss, because he acts like a boss. He said, you can't do this. This could be the beginning of our end. And he's really right. But now I'm going back here to my car that's right there in the front. Wait, but what's happening there? From what it looks like, this guy is planting corn again, which means that our partnership is back. Now the dangerous side of the city is friends with the safe side. This is really very good, but there's one person who's sabotaging all of this, which is exactly that guy who kept chasing me. For some reason, this guy really wants to end all of this. He wants everything here in the city to get worse, which doesn't make any sense at all, especially because he also lives here. I don't know what he gains by destroying all of this, but now I'm coming here to the front. I arrived here to pick up my friend, but he's not here anymore. I don't know where he possibly is. This guy is coming back here behind. He's very weird. Could it be that he's also looking for my friend? I really wouldn't be surprised. He must be trying to kidnap my friend, so I have to find my friend before this guy finds him. But from what it looks like, he left from here and he's holding this balloon. Look, you have to come back here to the car. So I parked my car right here, and man, you have to come back here now before something bad happens. Wait, but this guy is coming here. Okay, this is bad. My friend got down here and he's coming here to the front, but this guy came running and almost ran him over. Seriously, that was close. This guy tried to kidnap my friend just because he's my friend. Seriously, what's happening to me is bizarre. So now he went back to the car. We're coming here to the front to the safe neighborhood. So now we're coming here to the front and this guy stayed waiting. What are you doing here? Actually, my question is why he's not here. He abandoned his car in the middle of nowhere and simply disappeared. But now I arrived here at my house. This is where you're going to sleep today. Just be very careful. We don't know where these criminals are. It could be that one of them is in the house. And it looks like he understood that. So now he came here and man, let's watch television. But now this guy just appeared here. I don't know how, but he appeared on my television and now he's aiming this gun. He said, I want both of you to leave the city and never come back here. Okay, this is simply bizarre, but I can't leave here, especially because I live on the safe side. And my friend didn't even understand what happened. And now he just went back here to the bathroom. He doesn't care about anything, but he appeared at the window. Man, don't worry, I'm going to leave the city. So he lowered this gun and now finally he's going to leave from here. What he did was bizarre, but I can't leave the city because of this reason, especially because I know that he's the only one who wants this. His friends here on the dangerous side simply don't want me to leave. Even his boss told him to leave me alone. This just shows that what he's doing is literally against what his side wants. And now he left from here. But I really am going to leave the city. I'm not going to risk staying here. Look, if you want, you can sleep in my room because tonight I'm going to go out to do some things. And now he understood that and is simply coming here to sleep. He's sleeping in my room, but now I'm going to leave from here. I have to talk to this guy's boss so that finally he can save me. And now it looks like this guy is leaving from here. He's the only one who can help me. So before he goes back to his house, I have to talk to him so he can explain to me where his boss is. And he's still working here. He's building his house. But now I'm arriving right here and he's going back to his house. Man, wait, I have something to say. Tell me where your boss is. I have to talk to him now, but he's looking back here and is pointing in that direction. From what it looks like, his boss lives right in that house. Okay, thank you very much. You really helped me a lot. He said, only talk to him if it's something very important. Man, I was threatened and they want me to leave the city. Otherwise, this could be my end. And now even he got scared. So now I'm coming here to the front. I have to talk to their boss now, but I don't know how I'm going to get inside here. I'm knocking here on the door, and no one has answered so far, but this guy appeared here. He's aiming this gun in my direction. I'm being threatened. They want me to leave the city. The person who's doing this is literally that friend of yours. He said, first of all, he's not my friend, and secondly, I'm going to fix this. Okay, it's good that you fixed this, because I'm literally feeling threatened. After all, I don't know what's going to happen to me if I stay in this city. From what it looks like, he's coming back here. After a long time, he's finally coming back. It took a long time, but he arrived here, and now he simply hid. Are you serious that you left me alone? And this guy broke my car. Now he's aiming this item in my direction, and it looks like I have to enter the house. Okay, this isn't very good. Now I'm being taken inside here, but this is very unfair. Now he came back here, and it looks like he's going to record me. Now the police officer is seeing me on the television. Everything that's happening here is simply terrible. Now this criminal arrived here, and he has something to say. He said, from today on, our partnership is over. Man, this can't be true. Now that you ended the partnership, this is literally the end of the city. Now the dangerous side of the city can attack the safe side. This guy saw this, and now he arrived here, but the television simply turned off. He arrived here aiming this item. I think it's better for me to leave here to avoid problems, but I also want to see what's going to happen. He said, this is the end of the city, and it's your fault. And now the police officer arrived here, and he's coming here to the front. A conflict is going to start now. He's aiming this gun, and now even a police helicopter is arriving in the city. They are here in the front. Man, I'm leaving from here, because this is very dangerous. It's me who is here, so he's calling me. Okay, I'm coming here very carefully, and now I finally escaped, and he's aiming this item in that direction. Everyone who's inside here will be arrested. Wait, but what's happening? It looks like this guy is being taken here to the front. Now he's right here, and this helicopter is seeing this. So much so that now it landed and is holding this gun. From what it looks like, he was arrested because he caused all of this. He said, police officers, he broke the contract, arrest him, and now he came back here running and simply closed the gate. Even this guy is looking back here and is trying to come back here. Now this police officer arrived, and this really is the end of him. This other police officer is also coming here, and officially, he's going to be arrested for everything that he did to us. And now I don't need to leave the city anymore because everything is back to normal. Now he was arrested and will stay at the police station for a long time for everything that he did to us. And seriously, I'm very happy that he's going to jail because he literally threatened me. Now a few hours have passed. We're taking care of this plantation because it's very important to all of us. And he's almost finishing his house, which is starting to look incredible. I'm arriving at this specific house because the guy who lives here is going to teach me how to drift. I'm really very anxious to start the lessons. I just don't know how this works. The only thing I know is that I'm anxious. And now the door finally opened. So I'm going inside here. And from what it looks like, he's right here. And we're going to start the drift lessons. But now he closed the gate. Okay, I don't know why you did that, but this is weird. He said, we're wanted by the police all day long. Wait, I didn't know that. Just because you do drift with cars, the police look for you? And apparently he agreed. But now we're coming here in this vehicle. I want to see him doing drift. And now he's coming here. You can start drifting at any moment. But actually, he's not doing that. Dude, why are you taking me back to the neighborhood? You're actually arriving here at my house. And now we arrived right here. He said, drift is a way of living. You live to do the best drift. Are you serious that I'm being invited to get out of the car? I thought that I was finally going to learn how to drift. But it looks like it wasn't today. And he just left from here. This guy is simply bizarre because he just made me waste my time. Now it's night. And there's someone knocking on my door. I don't know who's doing this at this hour. But I'm arriving right here. And it looks like he came back. Dude, what are you doing here at this hour? But he stood up. He said, now it's the best time to drift. Come with me. Are you serious that you woke me up to do this? But he got back into the vehicle. So dude, let's go. I want to finally learn how to drift because I've been waiting to do this for many months. But there are still police officers here who are working all day. I don't know how you think now is the best time, but now he started drifting. Okay, this is really cool. Literally he drifted and it looks like now it's my turn. Dude, but how am I going to do this? Seriously, I don't know how to do this. He said, just try, turn to one side and then to the other. Okay, this is going to be a little hard, but even so I'm going to try to do this. Dude, I'm trying, but it's very hard. I'm turning my car to one side and to the other, but I can't do it. But now a police officer just arrived there. Okay, this is a very big problem because now this police officer is coming after me. So I have to leave here now. Literally, I'm escaping from this police officer because I can't go to jail. That's the last thing that should happen. But dude, your drift lessons are horrible. I'm going to get out of the car now while the police officer still hasn't arrived. Drive this car very far away. So he went back there and now he just left from here. I'm not even going to try to drift because I already understood that I'm never going to be able to do this. So now I'm going back home. You can see that the police officer is arriving here. He's literally passing right here in front, but he stopped and now he's coming in my direction. Okay, this might be horrible. He said, did you see a blue car? It has a very expensive reward. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen this car before. So he went back to the police station. He couldn't find us. But now I have to get my car back because I give up on drifting. Now I'm being taken here by taxi to finally get my car. But he stopped right here. Dude, why don't you want to go inside there? But from what it looks like, he's very scared. Okay, it looks like something terrible happened here for him to be this scared. And now he just left from here. Really, this is a sign that I shouldn't be here. But from what it looks like, this guy is modifying my car. I don't know what you're doing with my car. You didn't have permission to modify it because I paid a lot for this car. Finally, he came here to explain this to me. He said, I made some modifications so you can drift. Let's go. Okay, this is very good because I have more experience with this car. So this will definitely be great. Now it looks like this car is modified to do drift. So let's go because I want to see if I can really do this. So I'm coming up front here and dude, I'm already drifting. Really, this is very good. Look, I don't know what you did, but you did magic with my car. Literally, I can drift wherever I want. This is really very good. Okay, but I want to learn how to do better drifts. For now, this drift is very simple, but if I want, I can come up front here and simply spin my car like this. I almost crashed it, so I'm coming up front here to train this. And now I'm spinning my car. He said, up ahead I built a curve for you to do drift. I need you to train. From what it looks like, he built this curve. Okay, I'll be able to do this because it's very easy. I just have to come up front here and do this drift. So I arrived right here and it worked. But now I'm going to try this one more time and I ended up missing it. I'm coming here again and I really got it right. Okay, this was very good. I'm literally spinning my car. You are the worst best teacher of all because you are very bad and very good at the same time. But now we have a problem because a police officer is coming here. For sure he's coming here to stop me. He wants to know why I'm drifting. But now I'm coming up front here. I'm simply escaping from him. But this car is very slippery. I have to stop messing around if I want to escape from him. So I'm coming up front here drifting like this. I really learned how to drift thanks to this guy. Now I'm finally going back home and now I'm going to have to store my car. So I'm closing this garage and now this police officer just arrived right here. And luckily he doesn't know where we are and he simply went straight past. Look, I did very well. Do you agree? But from what it looks like, he changed the color of my car. I don't know why you did this, especially because I didn't give you permission to change the color of my car. Now it looks very ugly. But he came closer. He said, you should always change the color of the car so the police don't arrest your car. I doubt they're going to check which car I'm using. But now I'm sleeping and from what it looks like, the police officer is arriving here and he found out that I'm the person who was drifting. There's no way he could have found this out unless someone reported me. So I'm going down here to turn myself in because I don't want to be a criminal. So you can come in here. Finally, he came here. Tell me what you want. He said, I just want to see which car you're driving. I don't think you need to know that, especially because I didn't do anything wrong, but my car is there in the garage. Finally, he ended up arriving, and you can see that this is my vehicle. It's a completely red car, and I don't know what you were looking for. He said, there is a car just like this one, but blue, that is causing problems in the city. It must be that guy who always does drift, because I don't know other people who do this. So he finally ended up leaving. I'm really happy that he left, because I was very afraid of him finding out the truth. I could have gone to jail if he had found out that I'm the guy behind these drifts. I'm really very scared. And now even this friend of mine just arrived here. He said, I told you not to do drift and to help me build the house. It's just that you say a bunch of totally random things. So it's hard to know when you're being serious. And my friend is building this house, and he wants me to help him. But again, I'm not going to help you. Actually, I'm going to keep doing drift. That's what I do. And that's what I'll always do. And now he just left from here. Really, he wasn't very happy. He didn't even answer what I said. And now he's going back to building his house. Maybe he was the one who reported that I'm the person who has this vehicle. But I don't think he would do that. It must have been someone else, especially because he's busy building his house. He's putting walls on his house, and he's actually doing very well. But now it's night. That means today is drift night. So much so that car is arriving here. Finally, he's coming back here to my house. Look, it's very good to see you back here. But now he's arriving right here. And once again, he changed the color of my car. It turned blue because blue is chased by the police. This won't compromise the version of my car that is red, which that police officer from before knows. So let's go. Dude, I'm really ready to go for this, and I'm going to do the best drift of all. So I'm coming up front here. I really have to get this right. I can't keep messing up. By any chance, do you have any other tips? He said, go slower. Did you see that the police officers are protesting? That's true. There are no police officers working here. The 2 police officers who were here are no longer working. I wonder what they're protesting about. But now I'm drifting again because now we're literally alone. I slowed down, but that didn't help much. Actually, it helped a little because I'm starting to make more consistent drifts. I'm starting to get it right much more than normal. But he got out of the car, and he's going to modify the front wheel here. It looks like he's going to make another change to the car. Okay, let's go. I'm going to test this car. And now I'm drifting very easily. And this drift is very consistent because I can do it whenever I want. Okay, this is really very good. And now I'm going to do that curve again. But this time, this curve will be perfect. So I'm coming up front here. And now I just did this curve. I'm still going to improve a lot. So I'm drifting up front here like this. I'm training a little. He said, let's go to the shop. My friend will change the tires to something more slippery. Okay, that's fine. I'll go for that. So we're coming here straight to the shop. I even want to see the changes he's going to make. So I'm already backing in here. But wait, do I know this person? Dude, you're literally big, and I know you. He's looking back here, and you can see that he even got scared. Now I understand why you don't want me to drift. You really know the dangers. I didn't expect you to be a mechanic. He said, do you two know each other? Yes, we both know each other. I need you to change my car's wheel to something more slippery. So I'm taking this car right here, and he's simply guiding me. Look, thank you. Now I should come closer. And he started making this movement so I can go a little slower. Okay, I'm arriving right here, and I'm supposed to turn a little to this side. Okay, I'm turning, and now I'm supposed to turn a little to this side. Dude, do you know what you're doing? Because I myself didn't understand. I think you don't know what this item is for. But my car is going up here. I even want to see the modifications he's going to make. I doubt he'll be able to change my car a lot. So he's changing things there. But now he's looking at me. He said, your car is full of problems. It can fail at any moment. I doubt that's true, but I just want you to do the things I asked you to do. So he's coming back here to modify this tire. But now he arrived here with this box. Okay, I took this. I'm opening this box, and now I'm like this. Really, I'm much better. It looks like he finished modifying my car, and now he simply said goodbye. From what it looks like, he's going to leave here. Are the problems he found really that serious? Because that discouraged him, and from what it looks like, he doesn't know. Well, he said my car can literally break at any moment, so that's a problem. But I don't have money to fix this, so I'm just going to pretend that nothing happened. This is the best way to deal with problems. And now it's finally dawn here in Brookhaven, and now I'm arriving here at the bank, and I'm going to park while drifting. Okay, that was actually pretty cool. And now he's going back home. He should have told me because I could have taken him to his house. But now I'm arriving here at the bank, and it looks like there are already 2 people inside here, which are the taxi driver and also this guy. But back here there's a television, and this journalist is appearing. It looks like he has something important to say. He said, from today on, the military will come to the city because there is a group of people drifting all day long. Okay, I don't believe this, and you can see that now the military are really arriving here. I can't believe this is happening here in the city. He said, who agrees that this was a good decision? Raise your hands. He raised his hands, and he also raised his hands. Okay, I raised my hands because I had no choice. Really, everyone here is happy, but I hate everything that's happening. Now that the military arrived in the city, our situation ended up getting much worse. Now he's landing down here, and now he just arrived here. I don't know if I should keep drifting. Now I'm going back here to my vehicle. Actually, I didn't even change it to red. I forgot to change it. This can be a very big problem. And now the military guy is arriving right here, and the police officers are waiting for him because they really need help. He said, we're going to arrest these criminals, I swear. So I'm leaving here. I'm drifting. Literally, I already started drifting like this, and the tire really improved a lot because now I can spin my car like this. Now I'm drifting, and you can see that this smoke is coming out. My drift is so good that now smoke is coming out. Literally smoke is coming out of here thanks to the new wheels. Look, my friend ended up getting it very right because this is very good. Literally I'm drifting here in Brookhaven, but one of the police officers is coming here. Okay, this is really terrible. While everyone here is watching what the military guy is doing, this police officer is coming after me, and he doesn't stop chasing me. Seriously, this is not very good, but I'm going to do something that he will remember forever. Now I'm drifting here, and this drift is perfect. This is really the best drift I could do, and now a lot of smoke is coming out, and he's simply watching this and getting closer. Look, I'm not going to stop doing this, but now I'm just going to escape. So I'm coming up front here, and now he's also coming here. Even if you try to arrest me, you won't be able to because my car is very good, and he's coming after me here. Wait, but what noise was that? My car is simply not moving. From what it looks like, my car just broke down, and now he came out aiming this gun. Look, I can't be arrested because I'm innocent. I'm the most innocent person here, and I didn't commit any crime. He said, come out with your hands up now. Okay, I had to raise my hands. I'm facing the vehicle. Really, this is going to be my end. He grabbed these handcuffs, and now I'm really going to jail. So I went in here. Dude, just tell me one thing. Was the drift I did cool? He said, no, you should have done it on closed tracks. I think maybe he has a little bit of a point, but now we're coming up front here. At least I'm being arrested for doing the thing I like the most, which in this case is drifting. I simply love drifting, and I'm being arrested for doing the thing I like to do. So he brought me here. I'm going to have to go in here. Look, this is very unfair, but aren't you going to tell me what's going on? Seriously, I want to get out of here now, but the two of them don't tell me what's going on. Not even when I'm going to get out of here. Now some hours have passed, and after a long time, he finally ended up arriving here, and now he opened this door. Finally, I can get out of here. I knew that I would be able to get out of prison. I just don't know why I'm getting out of here handcuffed. Maybe that's part of the procedure. Dude, can you remove the handcuffs? He said, and who said that you're being released? Wait, what are you talking about? Now this bus arrived here. From what it looks like, it just arrived to pick me up. Look, I can't be arrested in there. I swear that I will change and never commit these crimes again. Now he even left from there. He said, to follow privacy rules, I will show you where you will be taken. Okay, we're here at the computer. He's showing me where I'll be taken. Dude, I can't get there in any way, because if I get on that helicopter, literally, I'll be taken to a maximum security prison. And now I'm being taken here. I can't believe this is happening. Everything is happening because I was drifting, and this guy went back to work. I'm officially being taken up front here. This is horrible. But now there's a family car coming here. I know this guy. He's the teacher who taught me how to drift. He's really an incredible person. And now he's coming here. It looks like he's coming after this bus. But now he ended up passing this bus and simply stopped it. He got out aiming this gun. Even this guy got scared. So he got out raising his hands. He said, you know there are cameras on the bus, right? I didn't even know that. But I just got out of here. And you can see that a police officer is already coming here. And this helicopter started flying, which is very weird. Now we're going back here in the car, and we just ran out of here. Dude, you really saved me. But now we have a very big problem, because this helicopter is up here, and it really knows where we're going. The only way for it not to know is you stopping here, because then it'll end up going straight past. And now it's coming back here to see if we returned. He's really very smart, but he doesn't know where we are. Now he's going to break these handcuffs. Finally, he broke this. Look, thank you very much. He said, your mission now is to escape from the police. Okay, let's go. By any chance do I have to drift? You still haven't told me that, but I'm going to start accelerating. I really can't waste time, especially with police officers coming here. They definitely want to arrest me, but I'm not going to let them do that. Okay, this car started drifting. I think you forgot to change the car's wheel. Literally, it's the drift wheel. Okay, it's going to be much harder to escape than it looks, because now everything here is basically a drift. So now I escaped from him, and I'm coming up front here. But while I was coming here, another police officer appeared, and he's aiming this gun. Okay, I can't go up front here, but I also can't go back here. So now I'm going to go up here. It's really very difficult, but I made it. Dude, I'm coming here literally drifting. He said, it was good that I left the drift wheels. Yes, maybe that was good, but now we're escaping up front here. Okay, I'm coming up front here, and now I did a drift that wasn't very good, but now I'm going down here, and I'm going to start doing something very cool. I'm going to start spinning right in this area, and now a lot of smoke is coming out of the tire, because the car's wheel is very hot. It's so hot that smoke is coming out, and now I'm literally doing an art show. This is really incredible. Now one of the police officers is coming here. Okay, it's better for me to leave here, so I'm going back here, and now I'm going to have to go down here. But there's a problem. This police officer is right here waiting for me. Okay, I'm going down here, and now I'm already going back up here. This was simply incredible, and now I'm going to have to escape from here. So I'm coming up front here. I don't know how to say this, but I'm really much better. Okay, now I'm going to go down here like this. I think I'm already better than the teacher, so I'm finally going back home. But a tank appeared right here. Okay, this is not very good. Now I'm going back here, and I'm going to have to escape from here. Dude, all the police officers are starting to arrive here. I'm trying to escape, but wherever I go there are police officers. Now I'm going back here. Look, I don't know where I'm going because it's really very hard to escape from them. I'm starting to think that I'll have to abandon this car because the way we are, we won't be able to escape. And now I'm coming up front here, and I'm literally going to make the perfect turn. I'm coming up front here. Look, this turn was actually very good. These police officers are coming here, but now I think it's time to escape from here. So I'm finally accelerating, and this is how I'm finally going to escape from the police officers. Okay, I went back home, and now I just closed this garage. Look, that was really close. They almost managed to find me. He said, you learned everything that took me years to learn in just one day. And now the police officers are coming here. They're coming here to the neighborhood to see if they can find me. So both of them are coming in this direction, and luckily they don't know where I am and ended up going different ways. I'm a farmer here in Brookhaven. I have an amazing farm, and I also have a very good employee. Bob's cousin is helping me with everything. He collected this corn, and he's already planting again. But I live in a society based on points. To go to the bank you spend points. To simply live you literally spend points. Then Bob's cousin arrived here. He said, I wonder how many points we have. That's true. We don't know exactly how many points we have. And he went back to taking care of the plantation. The only person who knows that is this police officer in the city. But this friend of mine ended up arriving here. He said, let me help your corn plantation. Okay, that can be. From today on you will help me on my plantation. Then Big is coming right here. He's throwing water here on the corn. I'm hoping that he really helps. Now a few hours have passed. The corn is very good, and it's ready to be collected. But I'm observing everything. Bob is still working, and now I finally return home. But they don't know that whenever it's nighttime, someone very weird appears here. And now the soldiers are coming here in the city. They always end up arriving here, and most people don't even notice. Or maybe they don't even care about that. And now he's coming here to talk to this police officer. He said, is the system going well in the city? And the police officer simply agreed. He said, let's now put points above people's heads so that they'll try hard to earn points. Wait, what is he talking about? This is much more bizarre than it seems. I can't believe they're going to be able to do something like that. And now he's returning here in the helicopter. Seriously, all of this was bizarre. And now they flew away. Literally, they already left the city right after announcing a terrible thing. And now everyone here has points above their heads. Apparently, the police officer has 3 points. Bob, who ran away, has 2 points. And he doesn't know what's happening. And apparently, I have 3 points. From what I noticed, most people have between 2 to 3 points. I'm going down to see how many they have. So now I'm arriving right here, and both of them also have points. Is it serious that you didn't notice this? My friend got up, and he ended up getting scared. Everyone here now has points above their heads. We already had that before, but now we can see how many exactly we have. And why does he have 10 points? Seriously, what did you do to get all of that? You are the person who has the most points here in the city. He said, I simply didn't do anything. I'm starting to think he's not joking. He left my house, and he went back to normal. I think he has 10 points because literally he doesn't do anything. Maybe that's the secret to getting infinite points. He said, let's save points to later donate to me. Is it serious that you think I'm going to do that? I'm never going to donate my points to you, especially because they're mine. Now we're finally on another day. I was sleeping here in my room while my friend is right here, and he earned 1 point. Apparently I earned 1 point too. Okay, I earned that point while I was sleeping. It's very good to know that, but I just got up, and apparently Big got up too. You earned 1 point as soon as you got up. I want you to make a test. Try to sleep again to see if you're going to earn a point. He said, I'm not sleepy. I would have to jump 100 times to finally sleep. Then do that. We really have to know if that's how you earn points, because these points are basically our money here in the city. If we have many points, we're going to be able to have a better life. And apparently, this helicopter is coming here in the front. Later I have to see what he's doing here in the city. And now he's jumping 100 times. I can't believe you're doing that. Literally, he's jumping 100 times. While you're jumping there, I'll be right back. I'm going down here to basically understand what's happening in the place where the helicopter went. And now my friend finished that, and now he's coming here to sleep. Literally, he's already gone to sleep. Even this police officer is coming here in the front. Okay, I'm going to grab one of my cars that I use to transport corn, and I want to know what's happening here in the city, because they don't explain to me why everyone is weird. Then he finally stopped. He said, I'm coming to get points. You didn't watch TV last night? Actually, I didn't watch TV. Then he's calling me. From what it seems, I have to come right in this part, but I don't know what's happening here in the front. There are many people there in a line. What could be happening here? Okay, I'm coming here running because I'm really very confused. I'm going to leave my car right here. Luckily, there's a spot in the parking lot, and now I'm coming in here, but I don't know what's happening. Now he's writing something, and this guy just earned 1 point. Then he just left here. What could he have done to earn 1 point? I simply don't understand. And now he's going to say something. I want to see what this guy is going to say. He said, I deserve the points because I spend many points. And now finally Bob is arriving here, and we can see that now he earned 1 point. Okay, this is very weird. The city's point system is simply very weird. What happens if you lie? This is a question that I'm not going to solve so soon. He said, you can't lie. It's a federal crime. Now he earned 1 more point, and he simply left here. Okay, now it's my turn. I want many points because I want to invest. I want to spend all these points on my farm. I'm also going to donate points to people, so I need at least 10 points. But I received only 1 point. He said, you don't deserve more than that. You didn't help the city. Okay, I'm leaving here. 1 point is better than nothing. Now I'm going back home, especially because I have work to do. I literally have to do my job. After all, I'm a farmer, so I have to deliver corn to my clients. I'm going to leave this car right here. I'm coming here to collect this corn. My friend is still sleeping, and he already has 7 points. So every time you sleep, you earn 1 point. We literally discovered a bug to earn infinite points. He said, why could this happen? That's really a great question. Maybe they think it's another day. So because of that, you earn points. But now grab this shovel to help me collect this corn. We have to grab all of this to deliver to my client. Okay, I'm going to collect this other one. This is super important. Perfect. I grabbed almost everything, and now he's throwing water so that this grows faster. I'm going to put everything here in this car. I really grabbed a lot of corn, and he's collecting here too. Great. Now he grabbed everything, and we put everything here in the car. Now I'm going to have to sell, and the corn from my house is already growing, mainly the part that my friend put water on. So now I'm coming here in the front. We have to do this job very fast, but luckily all the clients are very close. I'm coming here to the first of all. Now he arrived right here, and he grabbed a box of corn. Great. We sold 1 box, and now he's going to give me the points. We can see that he literally lost 1 point. and now I have 6 points, and now he went back inside. Wait, did you see that? Right when he went inside, he simply lost 1 point. Okay, that was very weird. I have another client who stays here in the front. He's really very far, but now he's already coming here to get the corn. This is one of my oldest clients, especially because he comes from another city to collect the corn that I have. I've known him for a long time. Now I'm bringing my car exactly here. He's coming here to get this corn. He has only 2 points, and he grabbed a box. Now I received 1 point, and he just lost 1 point. My corn is so good that people from another city come here just to get my corn. But now there's my last client. He always ends up getting everything that's left. He said, "Is this the best client then?" And yes, you're right. Now I'm arriving right here, and I'll have to wait for him to arrive. He usually takes a while, but he finally arrived, and he came in this truck. Okay, I'm coming here too, but apparently he only has 2 points. He said, "I'm going to buy everything. You can send me only 1 point, especially because you're a very old client of mine. I don't want you to stay with negative points." But he simply sent me 3 points. I can't believe you did that. Now you can be arrested by the police because it's illegal to have negative points. But now he grabbed all the boxes, and he's coming here in the back to put that in his truck. I really can't believe he did that, but my friend is looking here in the back. He's seeing the police officer who's arriving here. Literally, this police officer came. He got out aiming this gun. It looks like he's going to arrest this guy. Calm down. You can't do that. I'm going to send points to him. Literally, he's being arrested here. I can't believe this happened. I'm trying to send points, but I can't. For some reason, this isn't working. He said, when the person is being arrested, you can't send points. This is simply unfair. You can't arrest him because of me. But now he really left here, and there's nothing I can do to help this guy, even while he helped me a lot. For now, I can't do anything. This point system of the city is unfair. But only after a few minutes, my friend got scared. He said, "Was he arrested?" Yes, literally, he was arrested. Now he's at the police station, and he's going to stay here for a good while. Everything that happened here was very unfair. I wonder how he knew that. How could he detect so fast that that guy was a criminal? But now I'm going back home, and my friend is on top of my car, and he's simply dancing. Dude, you're really very weird. When I look back, I simply see him dancing. Dude, you're very weird. But now I'm coming up here. I'm finally going back home. After what happened, it's really better for me to go sleep. I made an innocent man get arrested here in Brookhaven. This guy was arrested because of me. I don't think he's going to leave here so soon. What's the point of me having 10 points if I'm the worst person of all? But now he arrived here, and for some reason he lost 6 points. Is it serious that you sent me these points? You didn't need to have done that. He said, "I don't even need, because points are just a currency that we imagine has value." I think that works for all currencies in the world. But now I'm coming here to sleep. My friend lives in my house because his house is still under construction, so he prefers to sleep here. A long time ago, he bought a house, but he never built this house. But now that I have 16 points, I can finally build my friend's house. But now I'm coming here to sleep. After all, I earn points literally while I'm sleeping. Now it was nighttime, and I'm hearing weird noises. I ended up getting up here, but I'm noticing that these noises aren't a good thing. Someone is trying to invade my house. He's trying to break the padlock, but he can't. Then he arrived at the plantation, and now he's simply stealing this. I can't let him do that. Okay, I'm coming up here running because there are many guns here. I have this arsenal of guns, and I'm simply going to grab my favorite gun. I can't let people steal my corn plantation, because if one person starts doing that, many will do that too, because they're going to think it's allowed to do that. Now I'm going down here, and now I'm shooting here. Now he grabbed a lot of corn, and he's leaving. He simply ran away, and we can see that he grabbed a lot of stuff. Okay, I'm not going to let this guy get away. Now I'm coming after him in my most powerful car. I'm not going to let him get out of here in any way, but my car is too slow. Literally, I'm not going to be able to reach him, but even so, I'm not going to give up. What he did was literally a crime, but now he's too fast. Literally, he ended up escaping from here because he's too fast. Okay, I can't believe this happened, but at least he learned his lesson. He knows that if he comes to my house, I'm going to chase him until I can find him. But now I'm going back home, and I'm going to take care of the plantation. I'm not going to stress about this guy. Now I'm going to leave my car exactly here, and now I'm throwing water here so that this corn grows faster. Luckily, this is already growing, because I'm really good at this. Really, this technique is very good, and it's also super simple. Now a whole day has passed. I'm watching TV. I have 20 points. I couldn't sleep because every time I was sleeping, I came here to see if the thief was in my house. That's why I earned so many points. I kept getting up every 30 minutes, and this friend of mine just earned 1 point. But now I'm watching television, and it looks like he has something important to say. He said, "For some unknown reason, the corn from the market is half the price. Why, before it runs out? I think I know why this is so cheap. It must be from the thief that stole my house. I have to come here to the market now. They can't sell my corn that literally was stolen. Now I'm leaving here, but there's a person arriving. This guy is going to build my friend's house. So, I want you to build my friend's house exactly the way I showed you." Then he grabbed the house project. He said, "Does it have to be like this?" "It has to be exactly like this, because he told me that he wanted a house like this. And finally his house will be built. And now he's already arriving here, and he's going to start building this house that will definitely take a long time. But I can't forget what I have to do today. Now I'm coming here running. They can't sell this corn in any way, but I'm getting a phone call. Okay, this can't be true. This friend of mine mine just arrived here. Okay, I'm coming to pick him up. Now I'm right here. You have to come here to the car now. There's a lot of corn that's still for sale. He said, I'm wanted by the police. Did you know that? Obviously, I didn't know that. But what crime did you commit to be wanted by the police? That's really a very big question. But first, I'm coming here to the market to see my corn that's being sold. There's only one corn for sale. I have to buy it now. Dude, this was mine. Now even he's looking here. He said, a very nice guy sold this to us. Can you tell me who this guy was? Was he by any chance driving a white van? And he ended up agreeing. Okay, this is simply scary. Do you have any other information about him? He said he has negative points above his head and he has red hair. Okay, thanks for the information. This will be important for me to identify this guy. And this corn was mine. He literally stole it and even he got scared. But I'm leaving here. I just solved the problem. He's not going to buy corn from that guy anymore. And now he has 0 points, mainly because he slept. How can I help this guy? Maybe this other police officer who's here is a little better because the previous police officer simply didn't want to help me. But now I'm coming here. But I can't enter here. If I enter here, I lose 1 point. Police officer, come here. I want to talk to you. And he simply refused. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to enter here. I want to pay the bail of this prisoner because I know he didn't do anything too serious. He said having negative points is terrible. That's why his bail is 10 points. And he doesn't want me to pay that. Okay, I accept to pay 10 points so that he can finally be released. Now I lost many points. And finally he's coming here to release him. I know he's innocent, especially because he didn't commit a real crime. And now he can finally leave. He's back here in the city. He said, I'm the one who chose to stay with negative points. I have to return the favor. You're going to be my security. I hope you understood your job. And now he agreed. Now it's a little later. And now he came right here. He's going to open this door. And now he has to climb up here. Especially because he's going to be the security. He's going to take care of my farm with this gun. And we're both seeing this. I hope he does a great job. And my friend's house is almost built. But my friend is looking here. You still didn't tell me why you're wanted by the police. He said, they're accusing me of robbing the market, but my lawyers are going to solve this still this week. Okay, this is simply scary. They can't accuse you of a crime you didn't commit, but now he's sleepy, and literally he's sleeping. Okay, I can't believe he did that, but now this van arrived. They're back here, and he arrived at my house. Okay, I'm going to lock this door. This is simply terrible. Perfect, I did that, and he's coming to steal corn back. I can't let him do that and get out of here. This time we have to stop him. Do you happen to have any gun? Okay, I didn't expect you to have that. We have to call the police, or maybe stop him now, and it's you who's going to decide that. He said, I guarantee you the police won't help. Okay, I'm calling them. He said, we're busy. Call the firefighters. This is absurd. And now he grabbed a lot of corn and he's leaving. He grabbed literally everything. We're not going to let him leave. He left here and he's shooting. Literally, he broke a tire. Okay, I can't believe this happened. I also can't believe this guy is still working. Then we're both coming here and now we have to stop him immediately. Now that he's without a tire, I'm sure it's going to be easier. After all, his car is almost broken and I'm coming after him. I'm not going to let him escape. And this time he's not going to be able to accelerate because I'm also accelerating a lot. So even if he tries to escape, he's definitely not going to make it. But you should come behind the car. Now he came here behind, and it's this way we're going to stop him. Literally, I'm passing him. And here's the thing, you have to stop now, because he's here behind. Then he finally stopped, and now he raised his hands. Great, this is very good. You're going to be arrested for everything you did. He said, do you want your corn back? I'll return it to you with no problem. Now it's already too late. Surprisingly, the police officers are coming. They finally answered my request. It took a while, but now he's coming here, and you're going to be arrested for everything you did. He's never going to steal my corn again, and he'll probably stay for a long time, especially because he literally has 7 negative points. A few hours passed. I have a present for my friend. He doesn't even know that yet, but his house is ready. Then he finally came down here. I have a present for you. Now he's leaving here, and he's coming here in the front, and he just saw his new house. This house is literally yours. From today on, you live here. But this friend of mine arrived here. He has 1,000 negative points. How did you get 1,000 negative points? I think this is almost impossible. He said, now I'm wanted by the police for something I didn't do. Now they're coming after you. It's better that you get my car and leave here, because otherwise you're going to be arrested. He's coming here to drive one of my cars, and he's simply escaping from here. I hope everything goes well, especially because I know he's innocent. I also know that what they're doing is very unfair. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, you just have to become a member of the channel, and then I'll add you on Roblox.